Hello! Hola! Welcome! Bienvenue! Konnichiwa! Aloha! How you doing? Yo! And in any language, welcome to Lego Island! Oh, I almost forgot. If you haven't done so already, select our big blue brick book and sign in, please.
And allow me to be the second to welcome you to Lego Island, my new Let's Play. I'm sorry for the delay, but I did have some technical issues I wanted to work out, so let's go ahead and follow this strange man's advice and click on the big blue brick book.
Oh, well, that was interesting. You know, I don't tell everybody this, but here's what you do. Select the letters in your name, then click the check mark when you're done. That's when your fun really begins.
And here we have our sign-in screen, basic sign-in and everything else like that. You can see this is one of the only places in this game actually that actually has written text, because since this game was marketed towards kids, they tried to keep the amount of reading that you had to do to a minimum. Let's go ahead and select our LP file and get started.
Okay, let's get started. There's so much to do. Things like racing and jet skiing and building and flying and watching and driving and having fun and... well, you know, I'm not exactly sure what all there is to do. Just ask my friends. You know, the only way to visit Lego Island is to become a Lego person. So if you click on who you want to be and drag your choice to where you want to go on the map, you're there. If you need me to tell you any more, just click on me.
Now, I do apologize in advance for any inconsistencies. This might not be a completely fresh file that I'm going into, because I did try to record this several times in the past, and I have tested it out. But let me introduce you to Lego Islands. First of all, here, this is the Infomaniac. He is our tour guide and basically our helper to go through the entire game. You can click on the radio if you want to listen to different music. Let's go ahead and click on the arrows here and go around the Infomaniac Center a little bit. Let's take the elevator. Head on out to the 3rd floor, because from here we'll actually be able to see the entirety of the island, as well as some nice music. See here, right out before us is almost the entirety of Lego Island. The only thing that we can't really see from here is the police station and the jail. But we can actually, they incorporated a nice little thing here where you can change the lighting effects. You can make it night, or you can make it noon, way over here. We'll leave it right here, natural position. And if you open this door, you can change where the lighting is actually on the island. And this will affect the actual in-game engine. This isn't just to fiddle around from up here and show off, hey, we programmed lighting into the game, but we couldn't actually get it to work. No, if you turn it to night and turn the lighting all the way over here on this side of the island, where we are, then it will stay that way, and it'll stay that way throughout the entirety of the rest of the time you play the game, at least at this part of the game. You can click on this lever here, send off a paper airplane. You can click on this door here to release a monkey. You can click on this door.
I ain't opening the door for no man or woman alive, so be gone with you. And don't go in me secret cave, neither. It's on the northwest side of the island. Do not knock on me door there.
Now, that pirate voice is actually one of the couple of references that they have in this game to the planned sequel that they had at the time, which was Lego Island Under the Fantasy, spelled Fanta C as in body of water, not necessarily as the whole word. And let me show you what the other little Easter egg they have here hidden in the Infomaniac Center, or Information Center. You can click on the elevator again, and let's go to floor number 2. This is a little odd, but it's obviously foreshadowing the game that they wanted to develop next. Now, I guess you could understand that game developers at the time were kind of gun-shy about doing an entire game set underwater, especially fully 3D. Let's go back down to the ground floor.
If you want to get back to where you were, just click on the big eye in front of my desk. It'll take you right back to where you were before you came here.
Now, what it's explaining there is the fact that if we were to go anywhere else on the island and then come back here to the center, we could click on the eye and then go back to wherever we were out on this island. You can see this is a map of the island itself. You have the Infomaniac Center here, the police station, which we couldn't see before, as well as the hospital, the gas station, the racetrack, a pizzeria, and the beach. And then this up here is the residential center of the island. So it's quite a big place for a game this old. There's quite a lot to explore. And up here are our 5 playable characters, and each one of them has their own completely different personality. And unfortunately, all of them have to complete the exact same tasks. Only a few of them actually have different jobs that they can do on the island that haven't already been done. So let me take a look at our scores over here. Let me show you.
Oh my, yes, your score cube. When you win a race or deliver a pizza, you'll earn your brick. Whether you're Pepper, Mama, or Nick and the rest, red is best, blue is second, yellow third, and with gray, you haven't even started yet. Enter a race or go to the beach and come back and check your score. Oh, I almost forgot. That book over there on the shelf, it's entitled The History of the Best Scores Ever Played on Lego Island, Part 1. And it's all about, well, the best scores.
So this is our scores. Basically, you have the 5 characters and then the 5 tasks that you can do with each character. You can see I have already completed 1 task with 1 character, but that's one of the tasks that are actually the same from character to character, so it honestly doesn't matter. I might play it again just for kicks and giggles. We'll see once we get there. So let's go back.
Hi, welcome back. Come on in. I have something to do. I don't know what it is, but feel free to look around. If you need more information, you can count on me. Actually, you can click on me, but you get the idea.
So you can see kind of where the Lego games of today got their sense of humor, is this sort of goofy, breaking the fourth wall style. It's from this game. It's been part of the Lego mythos from the very beginning. So let's go ahead and start getting introduced to our characters. Let's go from left to right. We'll start with Mama here.
When Mama Briccolini arrived on Lego Island, she had only the clothes on her back. The clothes and her piano. Upon arriving, she was asked what it was that brought her here. She replied,
"The boat, silly."
But when the question was explained to her again, she replied,
"Have the pizza and cool the music."
After marrying Papa Briccolini, whom she met on the ship, and opening up Lego Island Pizza, she has plenty of both. You'll find her there every day serving up friendly advice, great food, and, of course,
Have the pizza and cool the music.
And now you're Mama Briccolini. Hello, Mama.
So give yourself some points if you recognize Mama Briccolini's voice actress. That's actually June Foray, the voice of Rocky the Squirrel, Natasha, Granny from the Looney Tunes, as well as hundreds of other characters throughout the golden age of animation. She is one of the longest working actresses in voice acting and was one of the major coups of talent that LEGO managed to secure for this, their first ever game. So let's go ahead and introduce to some of our other characters, though. We could start playing as Mama right now, but we got 4 more characters to introduce ourselves to. Let's go ahead and start with this guy here.
What? I'm on? Put that away. I made a pizza for you. Again with the camera? Hey, if I show you something special, will you go away? If you think that's good, you should taste it. Now watch this. I told you to get out of here with that camera. I've got work to do. Peppa, get in here. We got work to do.
Here's Papa Briccolini. That's you.
Oh, I thought my game froze there for a second, but it didn't. So Papa is Mama's husband, and he helps run the pizzeria. He's apparently a very good dancer, but he's not so great at singing, as you'll probably hear at some point during the game. Now, the colorful character that was photobombing that recording there is this fellow right here in the middle. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to him.
I'm the pizza delivery dude, the dude with the food. Check it out. Perfect angle, 45 degrees. 90 degrees, 45 degrees. I got more degrees than a thermometer. 10 degrees, more degrees than a professor. I'm a Mongo-footed Professor Narnar. 5 degrees
He's hot.
That's me.
And now, you're Pepper. Welcome to Lego Island.
Now, again, give yourself points if you recognize Pepper's voice actor. He's not a very big name, but you might recognize his voice from somewhere. He's actually Andy from the Toy Story movies. He recorded this role in between recording Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2, all the way back in the mid-90s. So yeah, if you watch Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2, you're definitely going to recognize his voice. This is actually one of maybe 6 roles in acting that he's actually done. So, like I said, not a big name, but definitely a recognizable voice. So let's move on here to one of our local police officers.
There are 1,720 bricks on this island. Most of them are good. But when they're not, that's where I come in. The name's Brick, Nick Brick. I carry a badge. I love being a cop, helping people, keeping order. Mostly, I love the challenge. Solving crimes, making Lego Island safe. The thing that impresses most people is my memory. I can remember anything. I'm remembering this right now. I just said, the thing that impresses most people is my memory. Pretty good, huh? The Brickster? He's in jail now. But if he ever escapes, I'll be on him like studs on a brick. 10-4, over and out.
Officer Nick Brick is reporting in. Oh, that's you.
So Nick is, obviously, he's the local cop. He's not the police chief, but he's like the competent detective, you know, the 40s style Humphrey Bogart detective. He's actually a pretty cool character in this game. Later games, he'd become, you know, the stupid dumb cop, but in this game, that's to a different cop that you don't get to play as has that role. So let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to the last playable character here on the end. Last but not least.
To me, being a cop is all about people. People and respect. Oh, sure, we do have our problems. Disputes do happen here on Lego Island, but most can be solved with a little understanding. But don't get the wrong idea. I can be tough when I have to. But I like to think that every citizen on Lego Island has a friend in Laura Brick. 10-4, over and out.
Laura Brick, welcome. I salute you.
Now, Laura is the tough, streetwise cop of the group. She's actually one of my most favorite characters in this game, mostly because, well, she's a tough, streetwise cop. So, but actually we're going to go ahead and choose Mama to play as to begin with. Gonna go left to right.
Now your mama.
And then showing off something there that you can actually do is that you can press spacebar to skip any dialogue or cutscene in this game, except for ones later on that are kind of essential. But yeah, as long as you've seen it once, you can skip it, so that's good. Let's go ahead and head out. So we got the elevator there, and then we can go one more, and we can just exit. We don't even have to use the map to get around. There's something else you can do as well. These things that look like you can interact with them, you actually can. And each different Lego character has a different thing that they can do when they interact with items like this.